Hey, Andy. Can you close that for me? Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason back in the building. You already know what it is. Yeah. Live from KBLA Talk 1580, the VOR is always on fire. And I'm going to tell you right now, get to your phone lines right now. I'm doing free astrology readings. I'm no professional at astrology, but I'm pretty good at it. I want to give you a free reading. All you got to do is call in 1-800-920-1580. Maybe we could do some compatibility readings. I don't know. But I want you to call in. The readings are free. They're complimentary. We wanted to do something light today because you guys got to realize I've been hitting you upside the head for a couple of months straight. Just straight, deep, thought-provoking, philosophical, psychological topics on relationship, and they've been really good. So I said, man, let's give them a treat tonight. All you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. We're doing astrology. Y'all know what it is. Andy. Now, we do your sign often, Andy. I know. We give readings to Andy quite a bit. Andy, your birthday again is
October 23rd.
23. Let me give you a little insight on the number 23. 23 in numerology is the second most powerful number in numerology, right? The number one, the most powerful number in numerology would be 19, according to Linda Goodman, right? She had a book called Star Signs. 19 is the most powerful number. Why? Because it represents Alpha and Omega, 1 and 9, beginning and end, right? Beginning and end. Real cold number system. I know a lot of people didn't notice this. Number 2 would be 23, second most powerful number. That represents the royal star of the lion. 23, help from on high, according to Linda Goodman. Now, a lot of people have their opinions and perspectives about astrology. I know. It's a pseudoscience. It's not real. Let me tell you, what it is a template. It doesn't account for how you were raised. what religious background you were raised as, what socio-political climate you were raised in. It doesn't speak to the experiences that you encounter, but what it does do is set a template for tendencies. Very interesting. 1-800-920-1580. Get in here now before the phone lines go crazy. All right. Let's get our first caller in here. Attila from Houston, Texas is in the building. Attila, talk to us.
What up, Uncle Joe?
How are you? How are you?
I'm making it.
Yeah?
I'm making it. Okay, so what info do you need from me?
You know, the birthday. Let's just give me the birthday. That's it.
My birthday is May 15th, 1993.
May 15th.
Yes.
Didn't do all of this. All right, so let's get this going. May 15th, Taurus. Here's the thing. Gosh, I don't want to say hard-headed, but it just keeps coming to the surface. What year again?
93? 1993?
Oh, 93, a little baby. Gosh. So, like I said, I don't want to say hard-headed or stiff-necked or stubborn but you were born on, you said the 13th, correct?
The 15th.
The 15th. All right. So, one in the 15 represents leadership. You're not going to bend the knee. You're not going to capitulate. You're not going to just follow anybody. They have to have some information. Knowledge is what titillates you. They got to have info. If there's no info, you will be ornery or distant or disconnected. Where there's intelligence, you'll be paying attention. Now, to follow somebody means they are a reliable source of information and a source that keeps on giving. Once the information stops and you recognize that you pretty much at the end of their barrel of wisdom, it's not that you'll discard them. They just might not have the same position they once had with you. Right? That's the one vibration. Leadership, I'll do it myself. Now, the 5 in the 15 represents change, movement, growth. You're very antsy because you need to be learning. And when you're not learning, you feel a little stagnant. Like, what's going on with my life? What's happening? The flow of information, new ideas, new people, new understandings. Where are they? So that's kind of the vibration that the 5 brings. It's about movement, mental and emotional restlessness. Now, Taurus is the mental of the physical. That means you have a very short, I don't want to say attention span, but patience with people that are not smart. I'm trying to say it as nice as I can, right? People that are not intelligent, you get really irked by them. And people fail to realize Taurus being the mental of the physical. Understand what that means. The mental aspect of the earth signs, the mental of the physical. That means short temper. That means the anger runs deep. A lot of people don't know. Taurus has a facade. They come across real sweet and warm and welcoming. But if you get on the wrong side of the horns, you will get the horns. You will get gored by Taurus.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now you put the...
People like petting bulls. I don't know why.
Yes, don't do that. Now, if you put the 1 and the 5 together, you get 6. And 6 represents community. You're about your family. Don't mess with your family. As toxic as they are, don't mess with them. Because they're going to have to answer to you. And you're also about community. That 1 and 5 reduces to 6, and 6 is community work. How do I give back? How do I contribute? How do I show up and support? Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, then.
Absolutely.
You got your reading. Oh my God. And your card is the 4 of diamonds, the card of solid values. The 4 of diamonds is a card of protection and finances. However, that protection is only accessed through hard work. This card, above most others, must put forth the effort to reap the benefits. But the rewards are surely there. To achieve this, they often have to come to terms with their own inner restlessness. Didn't I tell you about the 5? Right?
Yep.
5 of spades is the karma card. So with the 5 of spades karma card, there's going to be dissatisfaction, there's going to be judgment, there's going to be criticism. And you that could like shift into you beating up on yourself a little bit because you didn't hit the mark. But that's okay. Do you understand? Don't do that. All right? All right, young lady. Listen, if you want to bring your city in the building, Houston was the first to get in here. If you want to bring your city in the building and get an impromptu reading from Zoe Williams, now's the time. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. We got a lot to talk about. What up, y'all? Was it a good reading? Attila, was it a good reading? Can everybody hit the super chat? Let's get to $100. We're at $29.98. Come on, y'all. I need y'all. I need y'all. Get in here. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, Cletus. Come on. Everybody hit the super chat. Everybody hit the like button. Let's go. Zostradamus. Where y'all at? Where are y'all at on the super chat? Everybody should hit the super chat. Everybody should hit the like button. If everybody dropped $5, we would make a great impact. Can I get people to show up? Who hit the super chat earlier? Reggie White. Boom Baptism. We got a few others in there too. Sidney Berry Sr. Come on. Let's get the roll call. Let me shout everybody out. Live in 1 minute. Valencia Turner. Yes, I hope to hear from you, young lady. Valencia. Y'all took us up to $39.96. We're trying to get to $100. If everybody dropped $5, we could get there easily. Everybody in the chat room, please shout out Valencia. Please. Valencia Turner Williams. Nzinga. Here we go. Yeah, it's Thursday. How many signs rub you the wrong way? let Bobby get loose for a second. Let Johnny Gill get loose, man. Let him get loose. Hey, Johnny, you see how hard Johnny was dancing in that video? How did he not tear an ACL? You're listening to the Voice of Reason live on KBLA Talk 1580. I am not an astrologer, but I play one on television. Listen, Zoe is doing relationship zodiac readings tonight. And the phone lines are jammed. Let's get some folk in here, man. Who's been on the longest? Reggie from Austin, Texas. Get in here. What up, good brother? How are you? Mm-hmm. I'm wondering how it changes from month to month. My birthday is November 23rd. Come on, man. Sagittarius. 6 months away from me. Come on, brother. Come on. He's 6 months away from my birthday. Sagittarius. I'm a 23 too. Come on. 23 is, boy, I'm telling you now, that's magic. Get the book by Linda Goodman. Let me pull it up for you, right? Linda Goodman, I think the book is called Star Signs, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? Oh no, she has several of them. I want you to get sun signs, love signs, and star signs, right? You get those books and it'll break down the significance and the power of 23. Like, people don't even notice. Like, watch this. What was Kobe Bryant's first jersey number? What was it? Number 8. Who did he play like? Michael Jordan? Everybody knows that. Everybody knows. He even said it himself. Now, you get to have your opinion, but Kobe himself said, everything I am is because of MJ. He said that. But Kobe's born on the 23rd. It's Michael Jordan's number. Jordan is born on the 17th. 1 and 7 is 8. Kobe's number. Now, what you think is crazy? You think it's insane? Okay. All right. What number is the number J in the alphabet? If we have 26 numbers, what number is J? What number is M? Add up M and J, you're going to get 23. M, J, you're going to get 23. Now, if you add I think I is the 9th number in the alphabet. Add 9 to 23, you get 32. MJ, Magic Johnson, Jordan's first opponent in the championship. What? Jordan is an Aquarius. In the 6 championships that Jordan had, he faced off 4 times against his natural opposite. What is the natural opposite of Aquarius? Leo. Huh? Karl Malone, Leo. Gary Payton, Leo. And he played Carl twice. Y'all don't understand. What? Okay, Andy got something.
What did you say about number 9?
9. Now, the number 9, let me just give this to Andy real quick, Reggie, and I'm going to jump back with you.
Okay.
The number 9 in numerology. So you have 2 numerological systems. The first one created was the Chaldean system, the Far East system. They didn't use the number 9. This is why you hear people, when I hear people say, oh, 7 is the number of God. 7 is the number, 7 is holy. 7 is this, that, and the third. Yes, all the numbers have a spiritual significance, but 9 is the real number of God. 9. The Chaldeans counted from 1 to 8 and left 9 out. For the Chaldeans in their numerological system, the number 9 was equivalent to the tetragrammaton, right? The 4 letters Yod, Yod, Hey, Wav, Hey. Those are the Hebrew letters that produce the sacred name of God. Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yahweh, which was later translated into Jehovah, right? That was the unmentionable name, so they gave it those 4 letters, the tetragrammaton. Well, to the Chaldeans, the number 9 was so sacred they couldn't speak it. The second school of numerology was from the colonizers. Pythagoras travels and finds out about numerology from the Chaldeans and the ancient people around, and then he created his own Pythagorean theorem. Now remember, Pythagoras and others went to went to Egypt to be educated in the mystery schools. Astrology and numerology just so happened to be one of those mystery schools. So in Pythagoras' school of thought, they use the number 9. So when you get a Chaldean reading, it'll be slightly different than if you would get a Pythagorean, the Western reading in numerology. I hope I answered it. 9 is universal, beginnings and ends.
Well, I asked because, you're talking about MJ, his numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You were number 9, in the Olympics.
Yes.
And I was just, what did that mean in that regard?
But 9 is the universe. 9 is the number of God. Like, people don't understand that. 9 is the only number that keeps replicating itself over and over. Look at the times tables. You'll see it. Every answer is a 9. He wore number 45 too, which is a 9. Oh, I'm just, okay. Reggie, what was your... Andy hijacked your call. I'm sorry, Reggie. Get back in here, man.
We good. I was just seeing what you saw for me.
What's the birthday?
November 23rd.
Oh, the 23rd. That's right. Man, I'm going to tell you, man, Sag power is a real power. First off, Sagittarius is the emotional of the spiritual. All fire signs are considered spiritual, right? Fire. You guys have an instinct. Sometimes the instinct, it makes you so smart you're dumb. Meaning, sometimes the devil is in the details. But with fire signs, with their instinct, they tend to pick things up without having to study, without having to really pay too much attention. Instinctively, they know the course. And if you don't temper that down a little bit, you kind of arrest your development, because you have an insight. Fire signs have an insight into things. But you still have to go through the work, though. It's one thing to have an inclination where it's like, I kind of know what this is. But it's another thing to actually go through the process. Now, when you see somebody go through the process in the Sag space, they tend to become transcendent. Take Bruce Lee, born November 27th. He jumped so far into martial arts that he revolutionized the whole thing. By being one of these people who actually jump-started the MMA concept, taking bits and pieces from other styles, trying to create a style that isn't a style. He was transcendent, right? When Sag gets focused, boy, unstoppable. When they get focused, unbelievably potent. Now, you guys represent a certain time of year. That's the winter. And when we go into the winter, we tend to hibernate. What this represents for Sag energy is contemplation, philosophy, philosophical thought, big questions. Now, again, because you're the emotional of the spiritual, what can happen is that you can get a little too happy with the distractions. Do you understand? I know you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I know you know what I'm talking about. I got 3 kids and they're all Sag. So I know the Sag way. When we come forward, I'm going to wrap it up with Reggie and the Saginess of it all. Nine is a Fibonacci pattern. Yes. Hey, Reggie, what year? Type in your year. Yo, we're at 49.95. We're doing good. Reggie, what year were you born, dog? Reggie. Oh, there it is. 75. I got 76. Let me get you right, Reg. Oh, here we go. Wasn't I just talking about this? Ah, damn it. I was just talking about this. I was just talking about this, Reg. What up, Will? Have you guys recognized my new glasses? I didn't want these glasses because they were black. I wanted the gray ones, but they never got them. So I just said, fuck it, I'll go back and get the glasses. They were just sitting there. True Monger, always appreciated, brother. Thank you, brother. Hey, Kamal. Kamal, can you grab those waters? Those waters out front? Man, I appreciate you, brother. No, thank you, man. What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up? Everybody thanking True Monger. We appreciate you, brother. You took us to 54.95. 54.95. We appreciate it. Man, I'm telling you, I used to be dumb with it. Woo. Those were the days. Dunking on mother. Boom. Me and Bobby should get a rematch. Listen, man. Bobby damn near 70 years old. I love my big brother. I love him to death. But I already beat him. Cash. This is what beat Bobby. Cash. The video is up. Cash. Look at that finger right there. Cash. $70 is the new 50. So I guess 50 is the new 15. Fuck out. We're doing astrology readings, Latoya. Somebody said you beat Bobby Flay. No, Bobby was the most athletic elderly person I ever came across. He whooped my ass out there. KB, your car agent. Thank you. We appreciate it. Zoe, I can't call in, but I always wanted to do a reading. I wanted you to do me a reading. 3388. All right, let me see if I can get that out. Interesting. Yeah.
Unapologetically progressive.
Woo! Come on. Guy was on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, my playlist is my co-host. Tell them what we finna do right now. Which zodiac sign is the biggest tease? Hey! The voice of reason is on fire. I'm giving out readings tonight, astrology readings, just for fun. Love you all over, girl. Boy, I tell you, man, Guy was on fire, man. I wish they could have stayed around for a few more albums. Let's see, we have Reggie on the line. Let's get Reggie back in here. Reggie, you there?
Hey, I'm here, man.
All right. Talk to me, brother.
You were talking about what you saw for me on the 23rd.
Yeah, I was
and
telling you.
Into the birth year.
Yeah. So your card is the 7 of spades. No. Your card is not the 7 of spades. Your card is the 10 of hearts. Now, people hear me talk about this a lot, right? The tarot card is devil worship. It's not. It's African in origin. Just look it up. The playing cards that we use in Vegas, same thing. They're all part of the same card system, right? Uh, your tarot cards, which have 22 cards in the deck, is considered the major arcana. And the playing cards that we play Tunk and I Declare War and Spades and all of those games with, those are called the minor arcana. And people don't know that even playing regular playing cards had a history that revealed divination, right? They were used for divination. Um, you've heard it. Oh, it's all in the cards. Well, this was the hand I was dealt, right? People don't know that this is where all of this talk comes from. The previous understanding of what these cards actually meant. So 22 in the major arcana. The major arcana, that deck is considered what we know today as the tarot card. 22 is a master number. 22 cards in the major arcana. Now there are 52 cards in the regular playing deck of cards. 52 represents 52 weeks in a year. Four suits represents 4 seasons. So you get the clubs, you get the heart, you get the diamonds, and you get the spades. These are equivalent to the major arcanas: wands, cups, swords. You get what I'm saying? That's all this stuff is. And it's been around for a long time. This was the hand I was dealt. If you play your cards right, can you pull that record? If you play your cards right with me. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You get what I'm saying? So, your card in the regular playing deck, based on your birthday, is the 10 of Hearts. Now, this card is referred to as, yes, let it ride. This card is referred to as the social success card. So you're out here, you could sell paint to a painter. You've got that ability. There's an ambition to make money. There's an ambition to be safe and sound. But again, as a Sag, you have to be mindful of the distractions, because Sag loves fun. And I would encourage, I've encouraged my kids since they were little, stay away from drugs, because Sages tend to have a problem with addiction, right? And that addiction can manifest in different ways. It doesn't necessarily have to manifest as an addiction to drugs. But say, take Bruce Lee. He was addicted to martial arts. He was addicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sag can go both ways. So you have to make sure whatever you're addicted to is something healthy, is something beneficial to you. So this 10 of Hearts, right? Like the Ace of Hearts, these people have much ambition in their life and could stray off the path of truth as a result. However, they have already experienced the truth and have the knowing that is their birthright to guide them at each step of the way. Just don't ignore. You understand? Just don't ignore the signs. They are creative and usually artistic. They are leaders, not followers. They love children and groups of people that they may regard as their children. Listen to that. Because that's some old soul business. That's some, let me talk to you for a second. I know we the same age, but you clearly not making good decisions. Sag is the philosopher of the Zodiac, right? But I'm going to tell you again, philosopher, just don't get hung up on your pastime. Whatever your pastime is, don't let your pastime become full time. Does that make sense? All right, brother. Appreciate you.
Yes, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, that was Austin, Texas. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580 if you play your cards right. What are your cards? I want to know. You want a reading? Somebody call me and talk to me about it right now. We got somebody, Sydney from Chicago, Chi-Town in the building. Get at me.
was really good, brother. So, man, appreciate you just off the strength of City from Chicago and 7 feet on IG. You know, you gave me some time. But, yeah, I just wanted to chime in, man.
Talk to me.
That read. All right, so my birthday is 1/1974, and I get out your way.
Wait, that's Cappy. That's Cap business right there. Wow. And you got the most powerful number in all of numerology in your boy. First off, Capricorn by themselves. Capricorn by themselves, tour de force. Tour de force. Capricorns are weatherers. All that means is you ain't gonna outweight me. I'll outweight anybody. You ain't gonna outweight me. That's Capricorn. Whatever you going through, it'll pass, and I'll talk to you once you get out of it. And I don't care how long it takes you to get out of it, you're not gonna outweight me. What year are you, brother?
74.
74. All right. Oh, man, you my brother card. Okay, so here's the thing. You got to get over the negative thinking.
Oh, okay. Now you're speaking. Okay.
You got to stop with the negative thinking. And then first off, you Capricorn. So just because it feels good don't mean it is good for you. So you got to get off that sex. Boy, you got to have it. And you got to have it in the worst way.
You're right about that.
So look.
That's no cap.
So look, I'm just telling you now, there's two things holding you back from what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be teaching.
Oh, wow.
You're supposed to be teaching the masses, educating the youth, inspiring them. But your negative thinking, your criticism of others, and your criticism of self, and your sex game. Like you own it. Like what's happening with what's happening. I done had the bowl of ramen noodle. Now get in here, girl. Get in here. Listen. We done ate. We done did. We done watched Netflix. Now get in here.
That's about it. I can't even hold you on that one, big bro. That's about it.
So I'm telling you, those two elements are preventing you from reaching your purpose. Now watch me hit you with your purpose, bro.
Okay.
You and I have the same card. We got the same birth card. Let me tell you what your card is. See, I'm living my purpose. When you look up my birthday, it says, and I have an older book that reveals this information. It says occupation, radio, transmitting ideas to change the way people think. That's what it says. Now for Cappy, might be a little different, might be a different type of teaching, but that's what 9 of clubs represents. The 9 of clubs, let me tell you what it's called. Remember, 9 is the universal God number. So it's no surprise that you will find universal in the name of the card. The name of this card is the card of universal knowledge and the giver of knowledge. That's your job, bro. But you can't reach it until you overcome the negative thinking and the high sex drive. So you gotta, employ some discipline in order to get to a certain space in your life. Listen what it says right here. Though this card is a card of expanded consciousness, it is also a card of negative thinking. These people must let go of many negative mental patterns accumulated from past lives if they are to access the inherent power that is to be found within this card. There are many who do and have reached the very heights of recognition. This is a card of sexual enjoyment and pleasure seeking. If this is allowed to dominate, much time and energy will be wasted that would otherwise elevate them to great accomplishments. I ain't gonna read no more. You got your message, right?
I got it. It's crystal clear. I don't know how clear you can put it on a billboard or nothing else, but I got you.
You see what I'm saying? You can't be out here playing. You got work to do, man. All right.
You gotta stop chasing the monkey, man. I got you.
Listen, man. You better leave it alone. Leave it alone for a while, man. Hey, thank you, brother. We appreciate the call. You brought Chicago in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580 when I come forward. Oakland, Los Angeles, and Maryland in the building. Let's do it. Are we cooking? Are we cooking tonight? Family, are we cooking? Hey, Ghetto Gourmet. Man, let me tell you something, man. Everybody who gives all the time, everybody who gives whenever they can, everybody who comes in here and shows any type of love on a consistent basis, on an inconsistent basis, let me tell you, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. It might be a small community right now, but it ain't gonna be forever. Trust me. We're gonna break through, and when we break through, the people who are here from the beginning, y'all coming with me. Y'all coming with me. I hope y'all enjoying tonight's show, man. I hope y'all are rocking with me. Hey, look, we got 56 people in here right now. Everybody who hasn't hit the super chat button, it is that $ symbol at the bottom of the chat. Can everybody traverse there and drop $5? You know we waste $5 on bullshit all day in America. If y'all love the channel, if you love the show, if you love the insight, if you love the wisdom that we drop on this channel, please share your love and hit us with a 5 spot. We'd greatly appreciate the support. The support goes a long way for this channel. All right? Brotherhood, manhood, fatherhood. What up, what up, what up? Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Nazarene X. I got 2 cash apps. One from Monique and one from Nazarene X. Thank you, Aaron Wilson. Let's continue. I want to shout everybody out. Aaron Wilson just hit it. Can we get everybody to thank everybody you see that hits that super chat button? Lauren Camille. Lauren, you got to call in. You know the phone lines is crazy. Call in, Aaron. Call in, Lauren. We appreciate it. Everybody thank them. Suge Mac 510. Much love to the family. Let's keep it cracking. Thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You already know this show is going by fast. The first hour is already over. Thank you all. Thank you. Keep hitting that super chat button. Xylon Farrell, your work is helping me change my life in so many ways. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep going, y'all. I want to shout out more people. I want to thank more people. I want to show love and appreciation to more people. Love, 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 love. We appreciate all the love. We appreciate all the support. We appreciate y'all showing up. Everybody hit that like button. Here we go. If you want a reading, you got to call in. Tokyo, Tokyo, Tokyo. Talk to Zoe. Talk to Zoe. Ladies and gentlemen, I know, hey, listen, my playlist is diverse. When was the last time you heard Michael Franks, man? Come on, Tokyo? Listen, it's a vibe. We got folks on the line, people want to talk. Listen, for all you Bible thumpers out there who believe that astrology is demonic, astrology is throughout the Bible. All throughout the Bible. It's all out. Come on. Jesus is symbolized by the two fish. Well, the time that Jesus existed and walked the world, walked the earth, that was the time of Pisces, if you're an astrologer. Jesus said, become fishers of men. Drop your nets and become fishers of men. His symbol today is a fish. The miracle, right? 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Okay. His mama was a virgin. Oh, Virgo is Latin for virgin. I guess that was the coincidence too, right? His mom, the virgin, Virgo. Virgo means virgin. Oh, okay. So the Virgo gives birth to the Pisces. Yeah, that makes sense. Virgo comes before Pisces, 6 months before. Oh, yeah, Judas betrayed him. Oh, Scorpio energy. Judas is Scorpio. Oh, y'all didn't know all this? Yeah, that's all there. Oh, you'll know. Here's a sign. You'll know when the end of the world is. You'll see the water bearer standing in the doorway. Well, water bearer is the technical term for Aquarius. This is why many people get Aquarius confused with a water sign. It is an air sign. It is not a water sign, but it is the water bearer. And when you look at the translation in the New Testament, when it says end of the world, the actual word in Greek, get your Strong's Concordance, the actual word for end of the world is eon, which translates from Greek, it means end of an age. Yes, the age of Pisces. Listen, I didn't write the book, and I didn't translate the book. Jesus represented Pisces, the time of Pisces. I believe is the catchword for Pisces. And the Christians make the word believe and faith almost synonymous. You just got to have faith. You just got to have faith. You just got to believe. That makes perfect sense. Right? I'm just pointing it out. Right? In the book of Job, chapter 38, verse 32. Job, chapter 38, verse 31. 2 Kings, chapter 23, verses 3 through 5. There's a word in that verse, or in those verses. The word is Mazzaroth, or Mazzaroth. Mazzaroth, M-A-Z-Z-A-R-O-T-H. Mazzaroth is a biblical Hebrew word found in the book of Job, chapter 38, verse 32. Now, this is what you need to understand about translations. Translations follow whatever the dominant connotation of society is. This is why you keep getting updated translations. So the latest translation for the word Mazzaroth, they say literally means constellations. Well, Zodiac, animals in the sky, represent constellations that have been marked out to look like animals. But the actual word Mazzaroth, when you go back to older translations, they will say the word Mazzaroth, which you find in all of these biblical verses, actually means Zodiac. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, when we come forward, the voice of reason is going to stop teaching and start doing these readings, okay? The phone lines have been on fire. We going to LA when we come back. We got to go straight to LA. All right? When we come forward, we're going to see what LA got to talk about. Language nerds. Am I cooking? Am I giving at least a bit of historical information around this? Fez, father of the eternal Zodiac. 720 degrees. 360 degrees around the headband. 360 degrees around the crown. 2 circles. 720 degrees of spiritual, right? Or what they say, physical and spiritual knowledge. Tokyo. Zomatologist. I don't know what that means. And oxtails. All right, cool. Marquise, just keep calling, bro. I'm trying to get these callers off as fast as I can. All right? Just keep calling. I self law and master. Here we go.
Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs, fantasies, and fetishes?
Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait?
Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the child was a kid and you still had to pay child support?
It's a very heated topic.
How is that right?
Mama's baby.
Got it.
I have so many questions I want to ask you.
I was like, this okay, well,
I'm pregnant. Trail has been committed you with a bad life routine. How does he maintain his capacity?
Like doing a pinch of a nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a Spider Man on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses. Yeah.
How do you make women so well?
So William, reason and accountability. The voice of reason.
Yeah, which zodiac sign got the best middle work? Which zodiac sign about that action? Huh? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say me, hands down, Gemini. We got it. We're the best. Huh? Which zodiac sign is the best lover? Yeah. All right, here come Andy. Here. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's time to gloat a little bit. Gemini. I mean, just think about it. Look how it lines up. There's no accidents here, right? Hip hop is a communicative art form. It is the reincarnation of the African griot, where we telling a story, where we're teaching using an art form. Hip hop is the reincarnation of the African griot. Now, if you remember when hip hop started, it was born out of Nicky Barnes and Frank Lucas and heroin and abject poverty and gangs in New York. And when it was born, it manifested as an artistic soapbox for the disenfranchised youth, right, that were living uptown, that were living in New York. Now, the greatest MCs, it makes perfect sense that they would all be Gemini, because Gemini is the language, okay? It is the communicator. It is the speaker. Gemini is the first of the Zodiac, because remember Zodiac from the Greek word, the root is Zoe, which means animals, right? Zodiac means animals in the sky, constellations. Well, Gemini is one of only two signs to show up as completely human. That would be Gemini and Virgo. Everybody else got some kind of animal mix in the mix. Gemini is the communicator. Gemini is the speaker. So it makes perfect sense that all of the greatest MCs are Gemini. And you would say, who are they? I mean, I could name a few if you'd like. I mean, I don't want to rub it in anybody's face. Tupac, Biggie, Lauryn Hill, Andre 3000, Kanye West. I mean, it just keeps going. Even somebody like CeeLo Green, even somebody like Ice Cube, even somebody like MC Ren, even Kendrick Lamar, Big L. I mean, we're the greatest in the whole group. Lauryn Hill, I said Lauryn Hill, right? Like, we're the greatest. CeeLo, all of us. It's just, listen, don't, I said Tupac and Biggie, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I mean, we're just the best. Andy is upset that we're the greatest. Did I say the DOC? Wow. Wow. Imagine if he didn't hurt his larynx, bro. He was close to becoming one of the greatest ever.
Well, thanks to AI, DOC's coming back.
Gosh, that's gonna hurt. I don't know. No, I know at some point AI is gonna get so good, it's gonna be able to take all of his files from back in the day, and then he could write. He still writes. He could write new rhymes. That's gonna be interesting. I would buy the AI version of the DOC because we feel like DOC was stolen from us. I'm sorry, I digress. Let's get to our callers. Felicia from Los Angeles. Get in here. Hey. Are you ready for your reading?
Yes, I am.
Yeah? Why don't you tell me your birthday?
November 17, 1957.
Lord have mercy. Woo! You know you a mess. You know you a handful. Even if you think you secret. Like, Scorpio, swear that everything is secret. Ain't nothing secret. Scorpio. Ooh, Lord. I know you gave your memses a little called Tam. Tell the truth. Shame the devil.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Scorpio woman? Oh, Lord.
No, I just tell the truth. I don't play no games. You know I don't.
Okay.
Tell the truth.
All right.
Truth is that you all the time.
No, I get it. Well, let me say this about Scorpio off rip. Scorpio, woo, they can go. It could either be good or it could be hell with Scorpio. I mean, Lord have mercy. You're born on the 17th, so that 1 precedes the 7, which means leadership qualities. Just, you're going to lead. You're going to lead, and the only time you won't lead is when somebody is smarter than you, and then they won't be smarter than you for long. Let's just go there. You're going to be learning and growing, and then eventually you're going to pass them on. That's just a Scorpio thing. They're one of the most intelligent, and they have a penetrating intellect. They pay attention to details. They don't miss much. They're very observant. But the 17 vibration is very powerful, especially when you team it up with this one, this Zodiac. You got to remember, man, if you cross them, it's almost like inviting them to show you how ugly and how deep they can be. If you cross them. Like, oh, you're asking to see the devil. Okay. But you have to be very careful with Scorpio. What I recognize, especially with Scorpio women, tend to date to the level of your wounds. Because the thing is, you know, like, boy, ain't no floor to these feelings. I could go all the way into abyss over you. Don't come over here playing unless you got your ish together and you serious about this. Don't play with me. Because if they play with you and you open up, hell have no fury like a Scorpio woman. Just none. Now, you put the 1 and the 7 together, you get 8. 8, when you turn it on its side, is the infinity symbol. What 8 represents in this reading here in particular, 8 represents power. Talk to me about how you hold back all your emotions. Just because I know you probably done mastered it at this point. Not saying how you really feel about a situation.
No, I have mastered it.
Talk to me. Because your emotions are real. Like, they are real.
And people feel it too.
I believe you.
They feel it. I feel it. We don't hold back in emotions, especially now that I don't have to go to work. Oh, heck yeah, I let go.
But I'm saying, all of these years, how have you been able to just kind of quiet down those emotions?
Just not deal with people that would make me go there.
Oh, so you would just X people out.
Yeah, I just kind of let it alone. Just, try not to get hyped up. When I was in my younger years, oh yeah, you caught it.
You would take them to task, right?
Oh, yes, indeed.
November 17. All right, so look, let me do this real quick. What year you said again? It was 50 what? 57. Let's see this. So just understand, again, 17, the number itself represents your name living on after you. All you got to do is look up the people who were born on the 17th. Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Walter Payton, these types of names come up, right? That 17, the vibration of it, according to Linda Goodman's star signs, means your name will live on after you. So I don't know what you're working on. I don't know what you've got, what you've been working on, but that's what the vibration of being born on the 17th represents. Now, if you haven't figured it out, this is going to make it make sense. First off, how come you're up and down with your writing?
With my writing?
Do you write?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Just haven't done. I like the artsy side in terms of making things, and creating more so than writing.
Listen, the card that came up is a creator card. Now,
I'm thinking of. I've been thinking about trying to try my hand at writing a small short.
but I know this already. That's why I asked you, what's up with the up and down with your writing? That's what I asked.
Because I'm all over the place.
Now, and I know why. Now, when I read your card, you're gonna be like, how could he have known this?
Okay.
Your card is the 3 of clubs. Now, clubs represent intellect, hearts represent love and emotions, diamonds represents value, which includes money, spades represents karma and spirituality and work. Clubs is intellect. Look at your card. The first thing I said, oh my God, the first thing I said was, what's up with the writing? You're up and down with the writing. You know, I was thinking about writing a script. I know. Your card, your birth card, the card that never changes. 3 of clubs, the writer's card. That's what it's called. The writer's card. The creativity in this card can manifest in many ways. On the high side, these people can be highly successful writers, teachers, or performers. On the low side, they can worry and spend their time on frivolous activities and never reach their full potential. Success in life always depends upon the individual and how they use their God-given gifts and ability. The 3 of clubs is gifted, but their fear of poverty may entice them into using their creativity in questionable ways. Listen, 3 at the high end represents creativity, at the low end represents indecision. The first thing I asked you, what's up with the up and down with your writing? Then come to find out your card is the 3 of clubs, the writer's card. So I guess that's just serendipity. I guess that was just a coincidence. Are you going to get busy writing or no?
I got some other things I got to do first before I
Okay. Just letting you know, you were born with the writer's card. Maybe God told you to call in and get this reading. And maybe I'm trying to put you back on purpose, but I guess you can put it off if you want. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, actual footage. You're listening to actual footage of somebody turning down insight from the universe. We love you, though. We appreciate you, Felicia, for calling in. You brought Los Angeles in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me. 1-800-920-1580 when I come forward. Oakland, Atlanta, and Maryland on deck. So on her tail. Now, how coincidental was that? How coincidental was that? I said, hopefully you're on your writing. Didn't I say that? What's up with the up and down with your writing? I might true measy. Get to writing. Serendipitous. You like my little choice of words? Serendipitous from the Sanskrit word serendwipa, meaning the Silk Road. What do y'all think about tonight's topic? What do y'all think about tonight's show? Am I doing my thing? I make for a pretty okay astrology, numerology reader. I know enough to get me in trouble. I ain't hear you say that, Mr. Zoe. You didn't hear me say what? You didn't hear me say what? Serendipitous. I did say it. I learned new things about Aquarius. Yeah. I know I said it, right? Never knew it was an air sign. Yes, it's an air sign. It's not a water sign. I need an Aries or Pisces to call in. Ladies and gentlemen, you know my playlist is sensitive right now. Which is the most sensitive zodiac sign? Which is the sweetest? Right? Which zodiac sign feels like this song? The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. I already know the phone lines are already on fire. Let's get our folks back in here because they want to get their reading, and I don't want to hold them up. Not at all. Let me see. Who's next? Sean, Oakland, California. Get in here.
Hey, it's like King Midas, as I was told. Everything that he touched turned to gold.
Here we go.
Of the great, get it straight, he's great. Brother Zoe is going to set us all straight. So my thing is...
Yeah.
There you go. My thing is, who am I? Why am I here? I love this show. What a great show. I know very little. All I know is I'm a Leo, and we kick arse, in my opinion.
What's the birthday?
8267.
Oh, you just had a birthday. Happy belated birthday, brother.
I'm halfway to 112, brother.
All right. 67, you said?
8267.
Okay,
right.
I got
I don't
you.
mind telling people.
And this card right here, it makes perfect sense. If he doesn't tell you how old he is, you don't really know. He has such a youthful energy. That's that Leo fire. He got that youthful energy. Now, he is a court card. Interesting. See, first off, 2 represents conversation, represents relationship. When I tell you, for a year straight, Sean called in every night for a year. He's a conversationalist. He loves to talk. He loves to express and share. This is all Leo stuff, right? Give up wisdom. Listen, we can't. Sean is on the Voice of Reason Hall of Fame.
Hey, Paul. I love you, brother. That's very kind.
Now,
Kind.
let me tell you what card you are. This very interesting card here.
Okay.
Jack of Diamonds. He's in the royal court. He's a part of the royal court. Face card. Jack of Diamonds. Before the cards were known as jacks, the Europeans called them knave. because jacks represent a younger energy, a younger person. So knave, of course, means boy. This is why I say you have this boyish energy. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's Leo time, so you're gonna shine. First off, Leos are gonna shine even when it's not their time. But when Leo time shows up, oh God, it's shining on steroids, right? So this card,
I hope so.
Jack of Diamonds, the financially creative card. This is the salesman's card. These people are sharp, clever, and can always adapt and create a good living, doing something via their wit and their charm. They are very independent and creative and operate as much on their own instincts as they do with their quick minds. Remember, I told you fire signs are instinctive. There's something about fire signs because fire represents spirit. Fire signs tend to get the gist of things. They don't need all the details. They get the gist by osmosis. You put them in the environment, they pick it up like, oh, this is, okay, that person is the real person to talk to. This person is the go-to person. This is, they figure it out. And Leos tend to be some of the greatest organizers. They could tell people where to be, where to go. No, you'd be better off in this department. You go over to that department. They're just a natural leader, and they won't fight for leadership. And the reason why they don't fight for leadership is because they believe it is theirs by birth. It's my birthright to lead. So they're not gonna puff their chests up at somebody trying to be the leader. What they're gonna do, the Leos are very good at this. They're gonna fall back because they see the flaws in the person, and they're gonna let them fail. And then they're gonna wait until the same person comes to them and goes, you know what, you should be in this position. And quietly in their own head, they're gonna say, I know. I was just waiting for you to give it up. That's Leo. I was just waiting for you to fall. But they won't say it.
Wow.
Now give me my throne.
Oh my goodness, Zoe, I mean, look, you kind of a little bit scared me there.
Don't be scared.
I don't mean scared. You know, Leos don't get scared, but you know, I'm like, a lot of that is like on point. Like I can't even, and I don't know anything about this, but you know, I'm not an engineer, but I'll tell you what. When I figure something out, you know I'm gonna let you know, right?
Yes. Hey, I love it, brother.
Goodness. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You are the best.
Thank you, my friend. Oakland, California is in the building. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580, Nazarene X, Atlanta, Georgia. Get in here.
What up, Noah?
You already know what it is. You already know. You ready?
Yes, we're gonna get it calm down, kick back, get everything served.
What is it?
February 4th,
Oh, yeah.
1985.
I should just know yours because you call in whenever we do this. Oh, boy. Yeah. Okay.
Talk to the Ori for me, if you will. Don't child there, talk it all up.
Listen, let me tell you something. You have one of the most powerful cards in the entire deck, bro. Period. You have one of the most powerful cards in the entire deck. All you got to do is figure out what you want to do. And the chances of it happening are just, they're great. You just need to figure out what it is that you want to do. When I come forward, I'm going to tell my brother Nazarene X what his card is. Man. Nazarene, you got to call back. Call now, Naz. You got to call now. You dropped. A few of y'all dropped. Call back. Call back. Call back. Call back. Nazarene. if he not calling back, then that means Connie, the number is 1-800-920-1580. 1-800-920-1580. One 800-920-1580. All I know is yesterday's topic was way better than this topic. We struggle with calls. When I tell you, the whole board is lit up with callers. That's all I'm gonna say. And did everybody give what they wanted to give? I need y'all help. Please hit that super chat down at the bottom of the chat room. It is the $sign. All you gotta do is drop a 5 spot. Show your love, show your appreciation for tonight's topic. Please, please, please support, support, support. Well, I called yesterday. Yes, you did. And I'm very thankful for that. When I tell you this show flew by. God damn. Twos and Fuse. What up, Sag? Nzinga? Yeah, man, I wanted to call in yesterday too. Had to run playback this morning. It was fine. Yesterday's show was dummy. It was really dummy. Nzinga. Yeah, it was good. I called tonight too. Lines are too busy. The calls are hanging up when they hang up. Oh, Connie, the lines are full now. We'll get you in, Connie. Just keep calling, okay? He said, I know I won't get through. I have the Joker card. You might. Buckets. You got to straighten that guide hand. Straight, the jumper, straight. Listen, we got 3 minutes together. Y'all might as well talk to me. The number to dial is 1-800-920-1580. We got 3 minutes during this break. You might as well talk to me. Right? You might as well take this time to hit the super chat. You listen, Connie, hold on tight. I got to get some callers off. As callers come off, the people who are calling in, they slip into those slots. So we're going to get some people off as soon as we come back from break. But I need everybody to support the channel. Hit the super chat button. Show your love. Show your appreciation. Cash mob the channel. We need the support. I want to thank you for all of the knowledge you drop. You know what, Lauren? I appreciate that. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you. Shit, I try to be of use to somebody on this planet. I try to be of use to somebody on this planet. I do. So for you to acknowledge that, I appreciate that. What do you think about Virgo and Pisces compatibility? It can work, but you have to remember Virgo and Pisces are natural opposites. It can work, but they are natural opposites, so there will be challenges. But if you're dealing with two healed people, then, you know, like I said, it could work. It's yin and yang. Just remember, any zodiac sign can work if you're dealing with healed people. If you're not dealing with healed people, then it really doesn't matter what the zodiac sign is. There will be conflict. There will be conflict. But think about it. Michael and Quincy, they did Thriller. They did 3 classic albums back to back to back. Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad. Quincy is Pisces, Michael is Virgo. Right? But they didn't really like each other. They loved each other, but they didn't really like each other. And there was always power struggles within that dynamic. Right? Pisces, Virgo. Shaq and Kobe loved each other, didn't really like each other. Virgo's work ethic is a little different than Pisces in general. Not that Pisces don't work hard. Once they figure out what they want to do, they work harder than anybody. But you see, there can be a disconnect when you get with opposites. By the way, Johnny Gill is Gemini too. Here I come. And don't make me talk about R&B. Prince? Don't make me talk about jazz. Miles Davis? Gemini, we run this, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason returns to KBLA Talk 1580. Woo, we on fire tonight. We doing readings. Callers are calling in. My homeboy Nazarene X from Atlanta, Georgia, was just about to get his card revealed. Are you ready, brother, for this card?
Absolutely, I'm with it, man. I'm trying to figure out who am I?
Let me stop. Go back. What's your zodiac again? Tell us again.
Well, sun sign is Aquarius.
Aquarius.
ELB is February 4th, 1985.
So off top, Aquarius, fixed sign, right? Fixed air. I know what I know, and it doesn't matter what you know, because what I know has been working for me. So what you know is fine that you know it, but I don't necessarily have to accept it. I know what I know, and what I know has been working for me. And until and unless you show up with something that I haven't thought about yet, something that I am unaware of, and something that is absolutely pertinent to my well-being, whatever you know is your business. That's Aquarius, man. Am I lying? That's
I wouldn't say so.
That's Aquarius. It's a fixed sign. The every zodiac sign has a catchphrase. The catchphrase for Aquarius is "I know." Oh, you thought you were enlightening me? I knew that. What you talking about? Boy, I knew that in the 90s. Now, you can see the obvious pitfall in that. Sometimes it's difficult for you to take in new information because you represent a fixed sign in your quadruplicity. Aquarius is in the quadruplicity of fixed signs. Quadruplicity, you hear it? Quad, 4 signs. And the 4 signs that are in the 3 quadruplicities, 4 times 3 is 12, are opposites, right? So Aquarius, natural opposite of Aquarius, is Leo, as we talked about earlier when you saw Jordan going against the majority of Leos during his championship run for 6 titles, right? Most of the guys he played against were Leos. He had 2 water signs that he played against, Clyde Drexler, Cancer, and Charles Barkley, Pisces. You see what I'm saying? You, bruh, for the Aquarius part, and then you're born on the 4th. So the 4th is structure, order. Things have to go my way. You push people out because they don't fit into your world. You try to make a space for them, but if they start getting too comfortable and moving outside of the space you've provided, am I lying?
I ain't heard a lot yet, man. Go ahead.
It's kind of an energy of, say, who told you about this room? What you doing in here?
Right, man. Yeah, with the password, everybody got the password.
Or you walk in and you're like, hey, something is out of place. Something is out of place here. Search your feelings. That's you. Now, your card, 8 of spades. Remember, I told you 8 represents power. You turn 8 on the side, it's infinity. You have one of the most powerful cards in the entire deck, the 8 of spades, the power through work card. As listen, this card is called the 8 of 8s. This is the 8 of all 8s right here, right? The power card of power cards. This is how they write this. As the 8 of 8s, the power card of all power cards, the 8 of spades has the heaviest burden and obligation to use his or her power for good. Spades takes us into the spiritual realms though many spades people cannot unrivet their attention from material gain and mastery. So you have to understand something. This is a karmic card. You do something wrong to somebody, your karma is virtually instant. But if you work for something that has a higher purpose, you tend to get it, and not only you benefit, but others benefit from it through you. Does it make sense?
That makes sense.
But
I have a question of polarity.
But what you can't do, and there's the proclivity to want to do this, you can't lean towards the mercenary side of your character, which is by any means necessary. This is for me. I'm doing this for me and mine. You can't be that guy.
Uh-oh.
Right? You can't. Because it's a powerful card. It's the 8 of 8s, the power card of power cards, but you have to act in what the Ifa religion would call Iwapuele, which is good character. Do you understand? You got to stay in good character so you can keep blessings coming, so you can continue to bless others that are adjacent to you. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That was Nazarene X. If you want to get in here, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580. We got to get these callers. We got to keep them running. Who's been on the longest? Who is this? Burness from Maryland? Get in here.
Yes.
Burness, what up?
How much? February 17th, 1972.
February 17th, you born on Michael Jordan Day.
Yeah.
That's your day too. What have you done that has been that has been remarkable. What year you say you were born in again?
72.
72. Gotcha. Let's see. Hey, another power card. Here we go. Listen, born on the 17th. I already told you what 17 means. Put it together as 8. 8 on the side is infinity. The number 17 itself is a composite of 8 and represents your name living on after you, which is why I asked you, what have you done that was great yet? Have you figured it out? Have you tapped in? How are you going to leave your legacy and name behind?
No, I haven't figured it out yet.
You ain't figured it out. Well, guess what? You will, because everything is lined up for you to do so. Your card is the 8 of diamonds. Remember, diamonds represents values, but values can be philosophy or money or anything in between. Your card is called the Sun card, S-U-N, the Sun card. As the Sun card, the 8 of diamonds has the opportunity to rise to great heights in this life. Regardless of whether they make the room for great fame, they are always respected and looked up to in their work. They love to shine. Listen, you got power, bro. You just need to figure out what it is that you want to do. Now, what is it that you want to do?
My background, fitness.
Huh?
Fitness and training. I love my first fitness training. Do a lot of fitness so far. That's been pretty helpful. Nutrition, health, nutrition.
Listen, bro, you know you could kill that. Where is the procrastination coming from? What's holding you? How are you holding yourself up here? What's going on?
That's a relationship issue.
Exactly. Born on the 17th. Listen, do you hear all them people I named that was born on the 17th? Ali, Jordan, Walter Payton, and there's more. Phil Jackson, born on 17, name live on after you. What are you doing? Caught up on the relationship. But let me tell you this, okay? If I'm not mistaken, you said you were Aquarius?
Yes.
And listen, you got to learn how to deal with your emotions. Aquarius man don't want to feel. He wants to think. But he is the emotional of the air. Aquarius is the emotional of the air. The emotional of the mental. That's what you are. You're supposed to reconcile them, not push your emotions down, brother.
Right.
And you don't like it when somebody make you feel a certain type of way. You be like, what in the world? It's like a fly got into your house. You be like, what? How did the fly get in here? Who left the door open? You don't want nobody in your inner sanctum. You like keeping people at arm's distance. You like to relate in a way that you feel safe. And if I want you to come in, I'll let you come in as far as I let you come in. But you do know when you master your emotions, you're going to balance your spirit out. And you'll tend to attract different type of people as a balanced spirit. Does that make sense?
Right. Makes a lot of sense.
All right, brother. I done gave you your reading, man. I appreciate you hanging on. Maryland is in the building because of you. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call me at 1-800-920-1580 when I come forward. I'm going to Sacramento, California, Battle Creek, Michigan, as well as Detroit, Michigan. We all over the country. Unc does not hesitate to pull your card. Y'all enjoying the show? Yes, no, maybe? My mom's calling. Gotta go. Have a great weekend, everybody. Talk to your mama. Oh, Truemonger's in there. Okay, we're gonna try to get you. We got 3 in front of you. We're gonna try to do it quick. My pawpaw was an Aquarius. Lord rest his soul. So everybody calling, huh? Oh yeah, Erica. Everybody calling. Phone lines been packed all 2 hours. Everybody calling. From the top of the show, yep. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smooth Zodiac Hour with Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. Get it? Zodiac, Zoe Williams. We go hand in hand like Pisces and Gemini. The voice of reason is on fire tonight. And I'm doing readings, impromptu readings. Let me get Dee Lou from Sacramento in the building. Dee Lou from Sacramento, get in here. What's happening, man? What's the birthday, man? I got to do this quick because we up against the clock.
Yes, sir. 11793.
More 17s.
All day.
Come on, that's Ali birthday right there. You said 117 what?
93.
93. Damn, you got the Barry White voice. You was born 2 weeks ago. What in the world?
Oh, you fun.
He did. Yeah, I was born in 93. Like, wait a minute, you still in your 20s. All right, we good. All right. Maybe not your 20s. All right, here we go. All right, there it is. The blessed card. What are you doing with yourself, brother? You young, but what do you have planned? Because you have one of those cards, man. Like the cards have a significant meaning to them, right? The 10 represents luck, represents Jupiter, right? Like you have a card that it's a 10, but I'm gonna tell you, it's the 10 of diamonds. Diamonds is values. So this card is called the blessed card. What do you have planned, brother? What are you trying to do?
Mostly something to do with music.
Now, do you play music? Do you write music? Do you produce music? Do you rap?
Yeah, I'm a musician. Mostly jazz.
Ah. Well, your card and your birth number, 17, live on after your name. Are you writing something incredible? Like, who are some of your inspirations for music?
Like a lot of Herbie.
Herbie.
Miles.
Yeah.
So that's really not picked up yet on. Yeah.
So
Guys,
you.
one of the greatest.
So let me just say this really quickly. You've got the juice. What are you waiting for? It says here, this card sits in the very center of the grand solar spread of cards, protected on all sides by Jupiter's blessings. This is the blessed card. It is the card of material opulence. With so many blessings, you might expect them to be generous souls. But that is not always the case. Many of them simply direct these blessings to the acquisition of more money, and some of them even become ruthless in this regard. Others, however, pay heed to their Queen of Clubs karma card, the Mother Mary card, and devote their talents and resources to helping the world. So, if you see the way this card is breaking down, bro, it's basically saying you can't be selfish with the blessings you are blessed with. Your job is to do something to change the world that will change how everybody thinks and feels. And if you're a musician, what better way to do it than through music? All right, good brother. I hope you enjoyed the reading, man. We appreciate it. Let's keep it pushing. We got who's been on the longest? Monique, Detroit, Michigan. I'm trying to run through them real quick. Monique, what is it? What is your birthday?
February 3rd, 1965.
Another Aquarius. Ooh, but this one here, 1965, you say.
You have to repeat that like
Ah, yes. Let me just say this: you can't give enough to people for them to, appreciate what you've given. Okay? Just understand that some people ain't gonna appreciate what you've given. Okay? They don't have the capacity. You are a natural giver. You have to be careful that you don't look for people to return anything. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. What do you know?
9 of Spades, the universal giver card. You got to remember to give back to yourself. Do you understand? Listen, it's not giving if you're just giving to other people. If you're not giving to yourself, trust me, you're doing yourself a disservice. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
This is the strongest of the universal 9s, with the strongest call towards letting go in terms of things that haven't been done or completed in life. Just let them go. Among these people, you will find those whose lives are filled with losses, right? Why? Because the 9 represents the ending of things. You have to understand you're a 9 and a giver because you're supposed to be letting things go, not holding things in. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right, I appreciate you for reaching out. Thank you. Listen, 2 of my favorite brothers are on the line right now. Can I get them both in at one time? Let's get them both in. Come, both of them. Truemonger and Heru.
Yes, sir. 11-15-73. I'm out.
You know I can't do your reading right at this second. But I had to get y'all both in. I love y'all, man. All right, y'all. I'll get y'all reading, special reading Monday. All right, when I come. All right, we appreciate y'all. I couldn't get my brothers in, but let me tell you, those are 2 of the most solid brothers in the game. They've been supporting this show from the very beginning. Listen, we have fun tonight. That's all it was. I hope you were entertained. Listen, I am about to take my weekend hiatus. I will see y'all Monday with another slapper. Up next, you got Jill Monroe with her RSVP show. She's going to keep the fire lit. Appreciate all of y'all. Deuces. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Great show.